a 1/2-inch piece of plywood. Right there. And behind it, concrete wall. There's our target, 20 yards. Bowtech Range 6 just got it in today. Got it set up, got it tuned in, ready to roll. So pretty happy with it. It's 60 pounds. Actually, it's about 61.5 pounds, 29.5-inch draw. So, there we go. First arrow up, one of the competitor arrows. We're not going to name these by name. We're just going to put these up against the Whitetail Stalker Archery arrows. Shot number 1. Arrow number 2. Arrow number 3. Arrow number 4. And we'll do the Whitetail Stalker Archery Stalker Stick 340. And another Whitetail Stalker Archery. This would be the Aftershock 340. Alright, let's go see how they turned out. Alright, go there and take a look. Alright, this one here is the Whitetail Stalker Archery Stalker Stick 340. This is a Stalker Stick 340, and these are the 4 competitor arrows here. 2, 3, 4. So, got those a little close together. Tried to space them out just a little bit. Anyway, there's what it looks like from the front. Again, I'll have the weights posted and the speeds, kinetic energy, momentum, that type of thing. So I guess the real tail is on the back, what it looks like behind it. There it is. You can see they dented the wall. I'm going to spin that around, let everybody see that. Spin that board around. Sorry about that. Cord tied up here. Again, this is not a arrow bashing session, just showing that a quality arrow with quality components is what you need in the field for hunting, and you need an arrow with a good front of center, a good weight, enough to carry enough momentum, because momentum is what gets us penetration, not kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is stored at the bow. That's why I did the test. I shot the chronograph at 20 yards and got the momentum at 20 yards. So this is kind of show you what we got going here. These two arrows right here on top are the Whitetail Stalker Archery stalker sticks right here. So you can kind of see that inserts are popped out a little bit. The points are dented, but there's no damage to the arrow. Inserts kind of pulled a little bit. So this one here, competitor arrow, and this one here had no damage to the shaft, but you're going to see the momentum numbers are a lot lower, and you can tell by looking at it. I'll zoom in on it. You can tell by the tip that it did not have as much impact. And these are all the same field points, 100 grain. Didn't have as much impact because it's not as dented as the others. Others had a little bit more momentum going with them. The heavier arrow is going to be my thinking on that. So I'm going to zoom in on each one of these and kind of see what I'm talking about. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, the tip is deformed on each one. This one here, not so much. You could probably fix that one. I'm thinking those had going to be one of the lighter momentum arrow, and I will post that numbers on that here just in a little bit. So same thing here. Not much penetration into the concrete with this one because the tip's still intact. This one here's got a pretty good bend in it. We had two arrows that were split, so there it is. Hunting arrow that's got enough weight and enough front of center with quality components. As standard equipment, then you're going to have this kind of result. You're going to have better penetration and better or stronger arrow. It's been, the testing that I've done. I think the better components you have, the stronger your arrow is going to be. Obviously, if penetration is concerned, broadhead penetration is in the build of the arrow. If you build a quality constructed arrow, you're going to have better penetration. You're going to have better flight. A lot of different things. A little bit heavier arrow, you're going to have a quieter bow. So a little bit heavy, the weight is crucial. Front of center, I think, is number one in my opinion. If you're going to shoot a light arrow, you need to make sure you've got a good high front of center. And when I say high front of center, I'm talking, I think a bare minimum 12%, and that's on the low side. You need to be up there around 14 to 16% FOC, in my opinion. I've always shot about a 14. I've been pretty successful with a 14%, but I think the higher you get, the better off you are. So there's a test. 6 different arrows. They were all fletched the same. They all had the same field point. They were shot as they come from the package. So these arrows that had with these inserts, this is the insert that came with the arrow. This is how it comes. These are Whitetail Stalker archery shafts. These are the components you're going to get with them. So when you pull them out of the box and you cut them, the insert's there for you. All you got to do is put it in and go. And you can see how deformed those tips are. And that one right there really bent. So that one's bent a little bit. That one's got a little damage to it too. But this one and this one, not much damage. And I'm going to say, without looking at my numbers, these two are going to be the lightest shafts of the two. They got less momentum. They got less penetration than concrete. So anyway, we'll look at that concrete and just kind of take a look at those holes. Let's take a look at that. See what we've got. I've shot concrete a lot. I've been destroying them, but what's other than really taking some nice chunks out. Solid concrete right there. Just pretty good chunks. Anyway, there you are. Appreciate y'all watching the videos. Keep an eye out for some more. We got more testing to do. This is by no means the end of it, and it's far from over. We're going to keep doing it. So thank you all for watching.